A very good evening to our viewers around the world and welcome back to Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. UPro Ramadan Rumble is in full flow. There is 7 districts taking on Altrad and we are all set. Where we got Wes Ali in the middle alongside 2 captains and the match referee for the toss.
It's time for the flip of the coin, and we are all set and in readiness for match number 15 of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. We're expecting to have an absolute blockbuster of a contest as two very well renowned sides here in the UAE domestic circuit are going to lock horns against each other. It's time to introduce you to the 2 captains. On my left is Saghir representing 7 districts. On his left is Midun Sudhakar representing Altrad CC, and on the extreme left is our esteemed match referee Mr. Javi Botha. Saghir, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Heads is the call. It's gone a long way. It's come down its tail. सखीर बहुत मुबारक हो. क्रूशल मैच है. आप लोग टॉस जीत के क्या करना चाहेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल, जैसा आपने बताया क्रूशल मैच है और हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे क्योंकि दोनों में चेस किए, तो आज कोशिश करेंगे कि बैटिंग करें इंशाल्लाह।
इस टूर्नामेंट में काफ़ी अच्छा स्टार्ट था, बीच में थोड़ा सा अप एंड डाउन हुआ है. बड़ा मैच है, कोई खास प्लानिंग?
जी बस प्लानिंग यही है कि अच्छा टोटल देंगे इनको, क्योंकि इनकी टीम भी अच्छी है और अच्छा टोटल दे के इनको कंपेयर स्ट्रिक करेंगे।
Important game, changes to playing 11.
नहीं, सेम प्लेइंग के साथ जा रहे हैं।
Best of luck, Saghir. Give us a good game. Midhun, now that you have to bowl first, are you happy to bowl first?
Be honest, we have planned to do the same because last couple of days wicket reacting better, low totals. So this match, it's look like a do or die match. Hopefully, match as long getting end of our close finish, that could be a more chance to qualify. So hopefully we'll do our best.
If you talk about the overall performance you've had in your tournament, not only in this tournament, overall in the season, it has been fantastic. I'm sure you must be coming with a lot of confidence in this crunch game against 7 districts.
Be honest, yeah. Especially, do you know this, when they're coming from Dubai, Sharjah plays a proper professional cricketers. We are looking for the against playing them is hard task for us. So here it's rarely playing matches, but the thing is, when we're playing against them, we're boosting our confidence, and it's all teams are getting better opportunities. Yeah, so it's a pretty great opportunity against them.
Compared to the last game, have you got any changes to playing 11?
2 changes are there. Junaid and Rizwan can't make it, so 1 wicket keeper came in slot of Rizwan. Yeah, 1 fast ball also came in. Yeah.
All the best, Midhun. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
That's the news from the centre, is that 7 districts, they won the toss and they've decided to bat first.
Well, there you go. The news from the center. 7 districts winning the toss and opting to bat first as we look at their lineup for this contest. Luqman Faisal and Mohammad Irfan at the top of the order. Junaid Afridi batting at 3. Sayyid Haider as top 4, very strong. And the wicketkeeper is Aftab Alam. You got your rounders, Saghir Khan, Aftab Javed, Hafiz Almas Ayub. And then the fast bowling is also pretty strong. Farhan Khan there. And you got the left arm spinner Wahab Hassan and the left arm fast bowler Wes Ahmed. As far as Altrad is concerned, more or less the same combination there. Anil Narayan, he's been informed. Surjit, you got Vishnu, you got Yajan and Vishnu in that middle order. And the captain is Madun Sudhakar. You got Akram Abbasi, Azaz Ali. That's a very fine side as well. We are all set. The game to get underway. Straight away, good start. Military medium pace, looking to pitch the ball up, and his strength is to just get a little bit of movement in the air and off the seam. Protection at long off. It's got a straightish mid wicket as well. Worked away by Luqman, a quick single. Irfan wasn't really interested for that single, but called through by Luqman Faisal. He's away with the single. 7 districts, they are off the mark. They'll be looking to bounce back hard here after a tough loss last time around against Karwan. They'll be looking to bounce back. They're one of the top sides in UAE domestic circuit. 7 districts, plenty of talent, plenty of class is there. They'll be looking to put a statement out there today. Good toss to win, perfect conditions to bat, and Saghir Khan didn't have any hesitation in electing to bat first. Oh, definite swing. One offer just moved away off the seam. Irfan lets that one go. Over the wicket. Fuller in length. Just looking to drive bottom of the bat there from Irfan. Interesting field as well. Straightish mid wicket and long off for Irfan. He does like to go through the leg side, so they've done their homework. This time, driving it down the ground for a single. So far, these both batters look to be watchful, and they look to get established at the crease, which is not a bad move at all. Wrapped on the bars, just looking close, but just the movement may have just gone down the leg side. That's the end of a very good over from Nair. 2 for none after 1. It's going to be spin straight away. Oh, looking to play that sweep shot. 2 end of the bat there from Irfan. This is an interesting matchup. He's got long on, deep mid wicket in place. Those two fielders are out there on the ropes. He's gone long over mid off. That's a very good shot from Irfan. And that's his first boundary. It was an interesting call to give the ball to the left arm spinner. And he's straight away looking to impose himself. Beautifully timed. Just didn't try to hit it hard. Just leant on it. He's gone again. And this time he's gone long. That is absolutely timed to perfection and gone a long way back over long off. So the move to bring the left arm spinner against Irfan wasn't a great one, and all of a sudden you can see that Irfan has latched on to a couple of opportunities. 4, 6, he's away to a bit of a flyer. Quicker delivery this time and intelligent batting, working the ball gently on the onside and picking up a single. This is brilliant stuff coming in from Irfan. Such a positive player. Quickly moves on to 12. 7 District, they'll be looking to post a big total. The kind of depth they have in batting. Oh, he was really interested in going over the top. Take inside half of the bat there. Lukman, so far, he's just looked a little tentative. And he's one of those players who likes to break free, play those big shots. It's about just getting one out of the middle of the bat get things rolling, to get your confidence up. He was looking to go again. There's a shout there. I don't think so. There was anything off the bat. End of 2-14 without loss. Let's have a look. The last delivery. Was looking to go over the top. Nicely tossed up. Maybe his bat just brushed the ground. That caused that excitement. No damage done. 14 for none after 2. Nair continuing here. Was very impressive in his first over. And joining me, the combox is going to be Avasali. Welcome. Good evening.
Good evening, Asghar Khan, and good evening, of course, to all our viewers all around the world. What an exciting game we have in our hands. Lukman Faisal goes high. This could be a chance. It's a big moment in the game. And Lukman Faisal perishes early, trying to clear the boundary line. He's found the fielder. This is a big moment in the game.
Yeah, he was looking to go big. He's such a entertainer. He likes to play those shots, but looked tentative this evening. Never looked like going, middling everything, and finally find the fielder in the deep. Perfect start for Altrad and Nair. 7 districts, they lost their first. 14 for 1.
New man boxing early. We're just into the third over, and Syed Haider Wasi Shah makes his way in. He's coming in with a lot of form, a lot of confidence in the last game against Karwan CC. Lovely delivery. Nair is getting the ball to really shape in, and that too pretty much late. But watchfully played by Heather, gets off the mark.
Good opportunity for Heather to allow himself that extra bit of time. He played brilliantly. That innings was a special one against Karwan. And losing encounter, he was the lone warrior. So he's coming on the back of some very good form. Good delivery. He's getting that hint of swing back to Irfan, and nicely played at the end. Came down on it with a straight bat, not taking any chance whatsoever.
And after the departure of Lukman Faisal, automatically the responsibility shifts on Mohammad Irfan. After such a good start, he's looked pretty much confident, very positive approach, taking down the spinners, and now all of a sudden it's Altrad CC picking up the all-important wicket of Lukman Faisal. Economical noble so far, just the 1 run. Would want to finish off strong here, Nair. Lovely delivery once again. It's a simple push. Will only be a single to close out. A successful over for Altrad CC. It's 3 gone, 16 for 1.
16 for 1 after 3 is a decent start here from Altrad, getting rid of Lukman. That was an important wicket, and they'll be looking to make some inroads here. They can dismiss Irfan, who's going to look to take few chances, that's for sure. Another wicket here could really put them in front in this power play. Round the wicket. Off spinner has been introduced. I just wonder the tactics. In the second over, the left arm spinner bowling to Irfan. That's where he really gone after him and got that his innings going. Now they got it right. Good delivery there.
That was quite a surprising move to bringing a left-arm spinner, and that too against Mohammad Irfan, rightfully called out. And he was absolutely severe against him. So straightforwardly, they have decided now to bring a right-arm finger spinner. Got a little punch here by Mohammad Irfan. He's off to a good start. Oh, that's good running. Very good running. They've somehow stolen another one. It's 2.
They got to be really sharp in the field. When you're playing against 7 districts, you got to be at your A game in all aspects of the game, and fielding is very, very important. You can't afford to let the pressure get off these batters. Interesting field on the offside. He's gone reverse here and almost got himself into trouble. Irfan.
Yeah, getting a little over-ambitious. Mohammad Irfan has to be careful. He's just lost his partner, Lukman Faisal. You don't want to be losing Mohammad Irfan at this juncture. It's turning out to be a great start here from Altrad CC. That's been cut away nicely. And brilliant bit of fielding. Excellent work. And they're all switched on. Look at Midhan Sudhakar, the captain. Straight away he's gone to his partner and just backing him up.
And that is superb. That's what exactly required. Superb fielding. Great athleticism and commitment. Diving away towards his right end. Certainly on this fast outfield, had that gone through, may have gone to the ropes. He's saved runs here, and importantly he's kept Irfan on strike. That's good cricket.
Back-to-back good overs for Altrad. Tossed up delivery. He swept this away and swept away fine. That's a magnificent shot. Reading the length pretty early, in the end converting it to a low full toss and pumping it towards the boundary.
Irfan is that sort of player who always likes to put pressure on the spinner, taken it on the full toss and placed it behind square for 4. 4 overs done. 22 for 1, 7 districts.
Nair to continue bowled a magnificent first over, picked up the all-important wicket. And this is where now Saeed Haider Shah will have to be slightly careful, not try to play across the line to Nair. He's getting the ball to really tail in towards the right-handers. That's where Saeed Haider Shah will look to play with a straighter bat. Just like that. That's a very good shot.
Well, Nair, look at those figures. 2.1 overs, 1 for 4. That's exemplary stuff. Military medium pace, but wicketkeeper up to the stumps. He's got to slip in. He's kept it tight. He's bowled pretty straight. Wonderful stuff coming in from Nair. He's asking all the right questions. He makes room. Doesn't get past extra cover. Again, good fielding, good desperation.
Well, certainly Nair, he's got some tricks and trades under his sleeve. That delivery did not come in. It pitched and slight bit of movement away from Saeed Haider Shah. And Nair is just giving us a clear indication at times you don't really need that raw pace. All you need is good control. And if you do have the privilege to swing the ball both ways, all you just need to do is pitch it on the perfect channels, which so far he's been very successful.
Oh, excellent stuff. This is launched in the air and found the gap as well. Another boundary, touch risky, but that's the way he plays.
Well, he shouldn't mind this Nair. It wasn't all that bad a delivery. It's Mohammad Irfan that he is very strong in those areas. If it was a different batter, he might would have just tried to cut that or try to play towards the cover region. But Irfan, knowing he's so strong towards the leg side and the long on region, he's picked that length so early.
I think that's the right approach as well. Good cricket all round, not a bad delivery, but a calculated shot. And once again, he was looking to go big this time. Finds the fielder in the deep. So Irfan is looking to put the pressure back on Nair, but at the moment, Nair is just not letting it drift by bowling short or wide. He's just bowling to his field and he's hoping that Irfan makes a mistake.
Well, absolutely. I think Altrad CC wouldn't mind this approach coming in from Mohammad Irfan, which is quite aggressive at the moment. So they will have an opportunity at some point that there will be a mistimed shot. He might be reckless at some time and throw away his wicket.
On the other end, Syed Haider is also looking to pick up a gap on the offside. That is one of his strongest zones where he looks to give himself room. Again, makes rooms. Terrific bowling. Followed him straight to mid-wicket. Another very good over when you're bowling in the power play against quality players. 28 for 1 after 5.
Twenty-eight for 1, last over the power play. Once again tries to go for the reverse switch hit, Irfan, and finding no success. It's turning out to be a good start for Altrad CC. It's such an important game, mind you, for both the sides. They are playing for a place in the quarterfinals. Swept away, but this time there wasn't any pace on offer, and they might just consider to come back for the second. This will be close, and a waiver throw will allow them to come back for a second comfortably.
Well, they just need to be really switched on. We have already seen some very good efforts in the field, stopping few runs, but they've got to continue building the pressure right through this innings. Such a powerful batting lineup. They bat right till the end, so there's no respite around the wicket, having a slip in. That's an excellent shot. Opening the face as well and finding the gap over extra cover. That is one hell of a stroke from Irfan.
Well, that's a very difficult shot he's played. Look at the use of the wrist here by Mohammad Irfan. Such fast hands. Beautifully played. Just waited onto it and look at that lovely finish after he's played that stroke, getting 4 more valuable runs for his side.
The key to that stroke, the way he maintained that sideways position. Inside, out. It takes a lot of skill. Very good cricketing stroke. Punches one off the back foot. Slow wicket as a spinner. If you just drop it a little short, it has that sort of pace where batters can camp on the back foot. Comfortable, Irfan. But overall, we are coming towards the end of the power play. Altrad, they have done a remarkable job against this powerful batting lineup.
Yeah, quite certainly. The way Irfan started off the innings, we assumed that they will be getting somewhere around 65, 70, and that has been the norm. We've seen even in the last season, 7 districts in the power play, they are very destructive. And it is these two men, Mohammad Irfan and Luqman Faisal, who's gone early, have been giving excellent starts to their sides more often than not. Oh, this is close. This is very close. And he's given. It's a huge wicket. And it's plumb as it gets.
Finally, that pressure was building, and Sayed had tried something out of the ordinary, shuffling across, and I was caught plumb in front, trying to access that behind square on the leg side. He's been trapped right in front. Two down for 35.
What a magnificent start here for Altrad CC after they were asked to bowl first. They've really put on a show and have delivered two important wickets. Both the openers are now back into the hutch. Full toss that's been punched away but straight into the hands of the fielder. Dot to close out another successful over. Power play done and dusted. It's 35 for 2. "35 for 2. The power play has heavily gone in the favor of the men in red, Altrad CC. Such an important clash between these two teams. Whichever team is going to win this game is certainly going to cement a spot in the next round. Now, Mohammad Irfan, so much is going to be dependent on this man alongside Junaid Khan Afridi. Junaid, mind you, is having a decent tournament so far. A lot is going to be dependent on his shoulders. That's been cut away and will be only a single. Well, one thing is for sure, Altrad CC, knowing such a talented side, we have seen a lot of them in the last tournament as well. Really put on a show, and I remember them beating Karwan CC as well. So they have the knack of beating top quality sides. And also I remember during the toss, Mithun Sudhakar, he was so confident and willing to play this match against one of the best teams here in the UAE domestic circuit, 7 districts. And so far, he'll be very, very glad with the performance of his men in the middle. Excellent captaincy as well by Mithun Sudhakar. He's opted to give one more oval to Nair, so he's going to bowl out for the day. He's taking his chances, trying to get one more wicket, one more breakthrough. If they can get Irfan at this stage of the game, that's where they will believe that they can get into the middle order pretty quickly. Well, there's one privilege an advantage which Seven Districts possess and they hold is that they bat very deep. They've got strong batting depth in their lineup. They've still got the likes of Aftab Alam Saghir, Aftab Javed, Hafiz Almas. And then we come down to the bowlers who too can bat. Farhan Wahab and Awais Khan definitely can tonk a few out of the park. So they shouldn't be worried too much. That's been flicked away beautifully. And it's been taken. That was a good shot, but he found the fielder. Junaid Khan cannot believe his luck. This is not looking good for Team 7 Districts. They've lost their third, and it's a huge wicket. Just 10 meters on the other side of the fielder. He would have gotten a boundary, but hitting it straight into the throat. Another one bites the dust. It's 38 for 3. What a fantastic start to this innings for Altrad CC. They've gotten 3 important wickets already. Luqman, Syed Haider and Junaid. Aftab Alam straight away punches it down the ground and he's off the mark. What a brilliant spell for Nair comes to the end. 14 runs, 2 wickets in 4 overs, putting his team into a commanding position. It's 39 for 3 after 7. Well, things are not looking so bright for the men in orange in the middle. They've lost 3 early wickets. So, in a desperate need of a partnership, Alam and Irfan, they need to stay there in the middle. What's going to be interesting to watch is what's going to be approach of Mohammad Irfan, because he's been the man who's looked to be aggressive. He's been scoring quick runs for his team, looked to be positive and play those big shots in the power play. And now that they've lost 3 wickets, what is the method going to be for Mohammad Irfan? Is he going to just milk it around and now look to just pace his innings by picking up singles and doubles, or just continue his merry way by looking to play those big shots? Worked away nicely towards mid-wicket. Ran the first one hard, but good bit of fielding once again. Well, the fielding has been top-notch for Altrad CC this whole tournament. I've seen these men in red have been taking fabulous catches, saving a lot of runs for their team. They're lightning quick in the outfield. Absolute live wire in the middle. Such a big game. Can they upset 7 Districts? Beautifully bowled. That's a very good delivery. So it's not only the finger spin which he bowls, he can really bowl the wrist spin as well. Quite a handy bowler. Cut away nicely along the carpet, only a single. In a desperate need of a partnership now, both these batters will have to build their innings, try not to lose wicket for the next 5 to 6 overs, and then they'll have the big guns coming in. Saghir Khan and Almas, 2 destructive batters who believe in hitting those big shots, but at the moment Can't really afford to be losing another one. So need to steady the ship, try to keep on rotating strike, get 7 to 8 runs every over, not leave the singles. Don't play dot balls. It's not that kind of a wicket where it's so tough to be picking up singles at least. Tidy over, just the 4 runs coming in. It's 8 gone, 43 for 3. Another fine talent has been introduced into the attack. It's going to be Yayan Kiran Rai. Exceptional talent. I have seen this young boy picking up a lot of wickets for his team. He's a genuine wicket taker. And what a time to be coming onto ball when you know that the opponents are at the back foot. There is pressure on them. This is where now Altrad CC shouldn't really loosen the grip in this game. They should try to ensure they keep on picking up wickets. Don't let the game go away from here onwards. Keep up the momentum in your favor. I won't be surprised if we see Mithun Sudhakar, the captain, introducing himself into the attack. Another fine bowler. So Yayan and Mithun, we might just see ball in tandem. Couple of dot deliveries to start this over. Pressure mounting on Mohammad Irfan. Valiant effort. It's been cut away. They're thinking to come back for the second. Good bit of running. Irfan and Alam. They've got good coordination amongst each other. So clearly we can see after the dismissal of Junaid Khan Afridi, Mohammad Irfan is just bogged down a little bit, not trying to play too many shots in the middle. And surely Yayan, he's bowling with a plan and he's got a strategy in his mind. All these last 4 to 5 deliveries we have seen, Yayan, he is just bowling in those teasing, nagging lengths and asking Irfan to cut, who's not a very strong cutter of the ball. Mohammad Irfan is a batter who really likes to sweep the ball and drags deliveries which are pitched on the offside channel. He's very strong in the leg side area. So they have done their homework and they have come out with a plan against Mohammad Irfan, and that is to not to pitch him anything between the middle, off stump, the 4th stump, even the 5th stump channel. Just keep on bowling wide on the offside channel and fire it. Just keep that pace going in your favor. Don't flight the ball. Beautifully done. That's an excellent delivery to close out another successful over for Altrad CC. It's 9 gone, 46 for 3. Well, things are looking difficult in the middle for 7 districts. The boundaries have definitely dried up. And that's all because 7 districts, they have been losing wickets consistently at regular intervals. This is where the pressure has been mounting in them. And every time they're trying to stitch up a partnership, a wicket goes down. So Aftab Alam, he's got vast time in his hands to really get his eye in the middle. Apply himself. We're just into the 10th over. Beautifully bowled. He's bowling very smartly here. Surjit Manohar Das is mixing up his lengths, and also you can see he's using the crease very well. That was bowled way behind the popping crease. Just surprising the batter. putting a doubt in his mind. This is really smart bowling. Once again, there you go. Making the batter wait. And all they are getting at the moments is singles, which is not going to be harmful at all for the men in red. So the captain has done a fabulous job at the moment by rotating his bowlers beautifully. Oh, that is close. It was an inside edge and an off day, could have easily gone on to the stumps. Lucky escape, will get a boundary, and also some districts have reached the 50 mark in the 10th over. That just shows that it has been difficult to score runs. Batting first, winning the toss. That was a good decision. It is a good wicket to bat on. There's no real such demons as of that it is going to worry the batter. It's the false strokes which the batters have played and really gifted their wickets. And also the basics have been spot on by Altrad CC. Mind you, they don't really have any medium pacers or fast bowlers. They heavily rely on their spinners. And why not when they can do this kind of a job? Restrict some districts in the first half of this innings to 53. It's job well done. Tossed up. It's in the air. And will look to come back for the second. Oh, cleaner pickup. And he could have opted to throw onto the stumps. Nonetheless, it's a decent over and good finish to his spell. Surjit Manohar Das is done for the night. 10 gone, 55 for 3. Jain to continue. He bowled a lovely first over to start off the proceedings for the night. Once again, there you go. Yayan is so smart. He's persistent to be bowling in the offside channel. And this is where now you've seen Mohammad Irfan trying to drag it from the offside channel and play it towards the mid-wicket. And clearly mistiming it. Oh, there you go. The umpire has given his first official warning to Yayan Rai. I think he requested him first and asked him to stay away from the danger zone. But now it's a first official warning coming in from Akbar Ali. This one is being crashed away towards cow corner maximum. Aftab Alam, he's now gotten his eye in the middle and he saw the opportunity and took full advantage of it. Lovely delivery. It was a wrong one and well read by Aftab Alam, going down on one knee and has pumped it for a maximum. Sheer power, stamping his authority is Aftab Alam. Off to 12 in 9 deliveries. So a good little partnership is now being stitched between these two men in the middle. I need to ensure they don't lose wicket till, let's say, 13 to 14 overs, because you would want Saghir and Almas to come in early. At least give them 6 overs. Two very, very destructive hitters. And can get you those quick 50, 40s, 50s and just 15, 20 deliveries. Fumble will allow them to come back for the second. It's a rare sight because Altrad CC, they've been so brilliant in the field. We haven't really seen them misfielding much. That was not the best of efforts. Slight bit of fumble which has allowed Aftab Alam to pick 2. So good over so far for 7 districts. And a much required one, because certainly we haven't seen a boundary coming in for a very long time until this over, the second delivery. After picking up the half volley and getting 6 wildcard runs for his side. So 9 runs already have been picked up. This could turn out to be a massive over just to bring things back in course for 7 districts. Such a vital game for both the sides, mind you. Which team, the team which loses, there will be in for a chance that they might just not qualify for the next round. So you need to ensure you win this game, cement your spot in the final. So there's a lot at stake for these two teams in the center. And at the moment, I believe it's Altrad CC who have put up a show. They've come out all guns blazing, and the bowlers have surely delivered. He's got a deep cover in place alongside long on, long off. He's got a widest deep mid wicket, deep square leg. Trying to hit that a little too hard. Irfan once again, no timing whatsoever, only a single. But even then, it turned out to be quite a handy over. Yayan, he's being put under the pump. Mohammad Irfan is just 5 runs shy to reaching his half century. He was off to a blistering start. But the problem was he was losing partners on the other end. Beautifully played once again. Just letting the ball come to him was a wrong one. Well read by Aftab Alam. And that's the end of the 11th over. And a handy one for 7 Districts. It's 67 for 3. Handy over coming in for 7 Districts. Yain giving a few runs. He was smashed for a boundary. We're talking about the top batter in this tournament. It is someone from Altrad CC. It's Anil Narayanan at the moment. He's at the number 1 spot. We will see him in action in the second innings. Scored 114 runs so far in a couple of games. That'll be a huge, huge wicket. Oh, very, very lucky for Mohammad Irfan. Wanted to really hit that a little too hard. Just losing control. And straight away Aftab Alam is gone down to him. Wants to have a quiet word. Just wait for the deliveries. Rather trying to go after the ball. Trying to rush onto the bowler. This is where he's losing the plot. He can just sit back and let the ball come to him and then smash it towards mid-wicket. He goes for the reverse hit. That's a lovely stroke. That's the class of Mohammad Irfan. And what a way to reach his half-century. Well, all the top order batters were struggling. Mohammad Irfan stood tall and getting for 50 vital runs for his team. This all-important crunch game. It's a good little partnership now being built. Abbasi, not too sure if that's the right move to bring a left arm spinner against Irfan. Oh, he goes once again. It's a replica of what we saw. And back-to-back boundaries now. Pressure is mounting on Abbasi. And the decision to bring a left arm spinner against a left-handed batter is clearly going against their favor. He's reading the length so early. Not the best of deliveries by Abbasi. Because the moment he released the ball, before the moment he released the ball, Mohammad Irfan already switched. And that's where Abbasi could have really fired it onto his stumps. But rather, bowling it wider on the off-side channel, making it much more easier for Mohammad Irfan to get into a good position. Oh, lovely delivery. That is exactly what I was talking about. This is what he should have done on the 4th delivery he bowled as well. Cramping him for room. So back-to-back progressive overs coming in for 7 Districts. A good little partnership is now being formed. and it's such an important one at this crucial juncture of this game. That might just be called as a wide. Yes, it is. That's going down the leg side. Easy decision for the umpire. Another good over coming in for some districts. It's 12 gone, 78 for 3.
$78 for 3 after 12. Irfan is still out there, fighting his way to a half century. Short and wide, there was width. Couldn't really place it in the gap. Yajan just needs to get his length right here. They've done really well in the first half of the game. Altrad, CC just need to be a lot more consistent, because this is a strong batting lineup. They can hurt you at the back end. Tabalum goes high. Will he get to it? Yajan, oh, and there was a mid-wicket fielder as well, running straight to the ball. It just falls in no man's land. Good bit of bowling from Yajan. Extra bit of bounce. Was looking to play that slog sweep. I think that overspin, that bounce did the trick. But fortunately for him, there was no one in that area. And that mid-wicket inside the ring to take that catch. He goes for another switch. And he finds enough of the blade for another boundary for Irfan. It's been a productive shot for him this evening. That switch hit working for Irfan. Takes him to 60 of 45. He goes again, and this time they have the fielder for that shot. Maybe Irfan didn't saw that. The quicker delivery. They had that man back, that particular stroke. Good stuff coming in here from Irfan. 61 of 46. He'll be looking to cut loose. Got 7 wickets in hand. Bat right till the end, so they just need to push on here. Nice drive. This is elegant from Aftab Alam. Beautifully played. Once again, little bit over pitched, and boy, he just climbed into that drive through extra cover for 4. So a good productive over here for 7 districts. They are on the charge now. Nice drive again on the offside, and they'll come back for a couple. 13 overs gone. 91 for 3. 91 for 3 after 13. Good partnership developing between these two now. Nicely played, and he's found the gap as well. Fast outfield. The chase is on. Well, Stable manages to stop that one. Close to the ropes. 3 more to Irfan. He is on the charge here, Irfan. Looking good. .94 for 3. .24 for Aftab Alim. Partnership blossoming here for 7 districts. Clever batting. Placed it on the onside for a single. This is the dangerous period of play for Altrad. Contain this batting lineup. It will take something really, really special, especially at the back end. They got to come up with a lot of variations, find a way. Oh, he goes for it once again. That switch hit. It's caused few problems for the wicketkeeper as well. Irfan picks up another boundary. This shot has become his go-to shot in this game. .99 for 3. Pressure on Sudhakar here. 8 runs of the first 3 deliveries, so that's always pressure when you start off your spell. Nice away on the offside. Quick single. That's excellent running. Good piece of thinking on the part of these two as well. When a good ball has been bowled, they've been able to just rotate, strike. Again, just steered away on the offside. So runs are coming quite easily at the moment for these two. Last ball of the 14th. Shuffles across. He tries to follow him up. And it's going to be a wide down the leg side. Good work there by the wicketkeeper. Get across to that one. Wasn't a great delivery. He's launched him. Has he got enough of it? Yes, he has. 6 to finish the 14th. Irfan is on a roll. 7 districts. They got much needed momentum now and they are looking to press forward. That was the previous delivery. Before that, 6. .108 for 3 after 14. 108 for 3. Poor delivery down the leg side. It's not a great start to the over there. Around the wicket. Just trying to angle the ball in and completely lost it there. Way down the leg side from Rashid. Oh, he's knocked him over. Can you believe it? He's got one on line and he's gone right through Aftab, who was looking to play perhaps behind square on the offside with an open face. That's a very good ball. Let's have a look. Yeah, he was looking to steer it down and just came back off the seam. That's the end of Aftab Alam. 26, 109 for 4. $109 for 4. In comes Hafiz Almas Ayub. Wrapped on the pass and just going down the leg side a wee bit. We have to really wait for the umpire signal. Maybe there was a little bit of bat there. Good stuff from Rashid. After that first delivery there, which was a wide, he's bounced back hard. 2 good deliveries. He's already dismissed Aftab Alam. He's broken the partnership. 75 for Irfan, who's looked really good. He's worked hard for his runs. He's been touch unorthodox this evening, but mighty effective. And he's employed that switch hit to great effect. Just kept a little low. He was looking to just dab that towards third man. Good bowling nevertheless. Keeping a nice line going here. Rashid. Not trying something out of the ordinary. Just keeping it very simple. Use of the feet, slice that one. Third man is back on the ropes as well. So it's turning out to be a very good over. All they need to just make sure that they don't leak boundaries or maximums towards the back end of this innings. Because they've got a very strong bowling lineup. If they get past that 160, 170 mark, it'll be hard work chasing them down. Nicely played. Almas, he's got tremendous power. Wonderful all-round cricketer. Can always play those big shots, Almas. Ifani's got plenty of time still on his hands to get to that 3-figure score. Pushed away on the offside. Single to end the 15th, 113 for 4. He goes for it. This is in the air. Chance! And taken. Can you believe? It's Vishnu who strikes with the first delivery. It's Irfan who was nearing 100. Played so well. Looking to play that big shot. And he's found the fielder in the deep. Shot was on. It just didn't quite found the middle of the bat. Good fielding in the deep. Important strike here for Altrad. 113 for 5. What a breakthrough for Altrad. Vishnu getting rid of Set Irfan, and now that brings Sahir to the middle. Skipper is been short of runs in this competition so far. This could be his opportunity. Oh, he was looking to play a drive, and there was a shout as well. Wicketkeeper couldn't gather it. Buys. So no bat involved there, but a good delivery from Vishnu. Stage of the game. Two dangerous plays in the middle. He goes for it. Doesn't quite get out of the middle of the bat, but still it's good enough. It will fetch him a boundary. Mars is such a strong player. Strong forearms. Powerfully built. He does hit them hard. Was looking to go up and over. That one just slided on to the bat. Again, clipped away this time towards mid-wicket. Was looking for that second, not there. I think Almas and Sahir, they'll be key. If they bat the remaining overs, they can get past that 160, 170. Both have tremendous ability to strike the ball. Another single on the offside. So he'll keep strike. Decent over from Vishnu. 16 done. 120 for 5. Nice drive. Straight to mid off. So he will be looking to get some runs under his belt here. Such an important player in 7 Districts lineup. When he's in good form, scoring runs, then on this side is even more dangerous. So is Almas Ayub. Good opportunity for these two to put their marker on this tournament. Played away towards long on for a single. Both can strike them big and strike them long. The stage is set for them. Yes, they've lost 5 wickets, but just 3.4 overs remaining. These players can create a lot of trouble for Altrad if they get going. Oh, lofted. Is the sign of things to come from Saghir. That's a big one. Straight as an arrow. Slow delivery picked brilliantly. First big shot here from Saghir. Beautifully done. Straight over the top for 6. That will give him a lot of confidence. That ball disappeared a long way back. Over long off. Yeah, someone has just managed to retrieve the ball back. The umpire is having a look as well. 128 for 5. Oh, inside edge. Onto the back leg there. This time he just wanted to go through the leg side. That lack of pace not helping his cause. So he is just going up to Almas and having a word with him. Maybe just asking him to make sure you keep your shape and look to hit straight, because he does vary his pace here. Brilliant commitment in the field. Not easy as a fast bowler to be able to shift gears and chase the ball. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025 here at the Tolerance Oval in Abu Dhabi. It's an outstanding occasion. Lofted. Surely clears. Extra cover but not long off. Excellent catch as well. So Saghir once again falls early. That long off fielder was deliberately quite wide for that sort of chance. And have a look at that. That's beautifully caught. And of Saghir for 9. 130 for 6. Dragged away on the leg side from Almas and picks up a single and brings Aftab Javed. They bat so deep. Aftab Javed is one of those batters. In any other side in UAE domestic circuit, he could have bat possibly 4, 5. He's that good. But here he's batting at 8. Quality young batter. Terrific start from Aftab. Great shot. Just sweetly driven past extra cover. No signs of nerve. First delivery. Have a look at that shot. Beautifully done. Through the offside and hit with tremendous force. Again, steered away. Doesn't get past that fielder, but he is doing a fantastic job. Aftab, dangerous player. Sometimes you feel that you got those big hitters dismissed, and in comes Aftab Javed. Let's get the job done more often than not. You hardly notice, and he's away. Again, Almas just struggling to time the ball. So far, so good from Altrad. If they can manage to keep them around 160, they'll feel like if they bat well and they bat smartly, they have a chance in this game. Good fielding on the offside. 138 for 6. 7 districts, they will be hoping that Almas and Aftab can provide that much needed flourish at the back end of this innings. Heaved away on the leg side. He'll keep the strike. 18 overs done and dusted. 139 for 6.
That one is being smashed away. It's a humongous 6. And it's who? It's Hafiz Almas. It's the power of this man. And this is where you can't really bowl him. He's going to smash you all day long. He's a big unit. And this is what was required. A great start to the penultimate over. They've already gotten 6 runs of the very first ball. And as a bowler, it just puts you under tremendous pressure the moment you're being hit for a maximum or a boundary in the very first ball you bowl. It just is so tough to make a comeback. So this might just be the over. They would be eyeing and try to get 20 or even 24, 5 runs. You never know. Hafiz Almas, what a destructive batter he is. Once again, steaming in Haroon. This is long. This is high. He has launched this into the orbit, into the outer space it goes. Another maximum. And with that, they have reached the 150 mark, 7 districts. They were struggling at one stage, 38-4-3. And now all of a sudden, Hafiz Almas is turning on the heat. And he's putting his team into a very good position. That's a good score now. And still 10 more deliveries remaining. Hafiz Almas, this man seems to be unstoppable at the moment. Couple of huge maximums. And this is sheer power. And stamping his authority is Hafiz Almas. Harun, he is under some pressure now. In comes Harun once again. Outside edge, and it's gone towards the boundary. It's turning out to be a massive over. 16 runs have been looted already, and still 3 more legal deliveries remaining. This was the over they were desperately after, and they have gotten the runs they were desperately looking after. 6-6-4. What's next? And this is the class of Hafiz Almas. He's a genuine match winner. You won't really expect him to really score each and every single game. But when he comes out big, he seems to be unstoppable, and he will get you a quick 40-50 in no time. And he's a genuine match winner. He has come out at a situation where his team was struggling. At one point, it looked like they won't even reach 150, but now they've got a good opportunity to even reach 180. This one has been heaved away towards the fine leg, another boundary. Hafiz Almas, he is on a roll, and he's certainly turning on the heat. It's absolute carnage in this over. Couple of maximums and then followed by a couple of beautiful boundaries. So make that 20 runs and still 2 more deliveries remaining. This could just turn out to be one of the most expensive overs we've seen in this tournament. Because if he manages to hit even 2 boundaries, that's going to make 28. And I don't really remember any bowler giving 28. Rashid, he bowled so well until this last over. Hafiz Almas, he's taking him on. That's a very good delivery. Good comeback. And he will be pleased and delighted to see the back of Hafiz Almas, who's now not on strike. It's going to be Aftab Javed. And straight away Hafiz Almas has gone down to him and has told him, mate, you've got 1 more delivery. You've got a free hand, free license. Go for it. You've got all the privilege in the world to strike big on this very last delivery. Let's make this over a huge one. Missed out. He certainly missed out on this one. They are looking for the second. They will get it comfortably. And it's turned out to be a massive over in the context of play. 7 districts are truly and surely back in this game. It's 162 for 6. Well, this has been some onslaught coming in from Hafiz Almas. On strike now. This is in the air. It's been mistimed and takes it. It's Anil Narayanan, one of the safest fielders in the house, has taken an important catch. It was there to be hit. It was short, but Ali has just rolled his fingers and offering no pace whatsoever. Hafiz Almas trying to smash that once again. He's found the fielder. Nonetheless, this has been a handy knock. 33 important runs for his side in just 14. It's 162 for 7. What a brilliant cameo we witnessed by Hafiz Almas. Put his team into a commendable position and Ali picking the all-important wicket. Beautifully ball. It's going to be Farhan Khan, another batter who's pretty much known for his big hits. And rightfully, he has been sent up the order. But if you compare to Awais and Wahab Hassan, those two can bat as well. But out of these three, any day, we're going to pick Farhan Khan. Lovely delivery. That's a beautiful ball. Izaz Ali, he's just into his second over. Surprisingly, he hasn't bowled much in this innings. He bowled a magnificent first over. And now he's picked up the all-important wicket. This might just make a huge difference because Hafiz Almas, we know if he would have stayed in the last over, he could have easily gotten 15, 16 more runs. And that would have meant that 7 districts would have reached somewhere around 185, 190. So after his dismissal, you can see that they've managed to score just the 2 runs, and also including 1 dot delivery. Clearly at one stage, the captain, Midun Sudhakar, he was running out of options because a total of 8 bowlers have been used. It just gives you one indication that he was struggling in the middle when Mohammad Irfan and Aftab Alam were there in the middle. 71 runs partnership worth. Bowled him. Lovely delivery. It's a very short stay for Farhan Khan. He can now go back to the dugout, warm up because he's going to come out to bowl soon. Beautiful delivery though by Izaz. He's really bowling well under a pressure situation where you know that the batters are going to go after you. He's just keeping his calmness and composure and getting the basics right, getting another important wicket. It's 164 for 8. Well, Izaz Ali, talking about him, I think his bowling accuracy tonight has been extraordinary. He's just kept on hitting the marks consistently. And also the variation has been absolutely mind-boggling. He's made each and every delivery unpredictable to the batters. Last delivery. This one has been pumped away towards the cover region. They will surely look for the second. And a bit of a misfield will allow them to come back for easy couple of runs. And that's the end of the first inning. 7 districts have somehow managed to score 166 in the lot of 20 overs. Where at one stage they were struggling at 38 for 3 in 7 overs. But then came Aftab Alam and Irfan steadying the ship. That's the scorecard for you. Luqman Faisal once again disappointing. Just the 2 runs. Mohammad Irfan, terrific knock. 77 was on the verge of getting 100. And then a solid departure for Sayyid, Haider and Junaid Khan. There was a stutter in the middle order. But then steadying the ship once again was Aftab. And then the onslaught coming in. Hafiz Almas was brilliant down the order. 33 in 15 valuable runs. Well, a lot to talk about. 8 bowlers have been used, and by far, Manikantan Nair started off proceeding so well and was the pick of the bowlers. 4 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets, and then Midhun, he was expensive. Arkam, not a good evening for him as well. Surjit, he was fantastic. 1 wicket to his name as well. Harun Rashid was very expensive in the penultimate over, but did go on to pick 2 wickets. Vishnu picking up a wicket, and Izaz surprisingly bowling just 2 overs and chipping it with 2 wickets. And just the 4 extras is what they've given. Exceptional bowling performance. Right then, we are all done and dusted with the first innings, and 7 districts, they have managed to post 166. And Altrad CC, when they come out to bat, they will need 167 in 20 overs with a required run rate of almost 8.35. We're just going to dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will be all set for the run chase. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, viewers around the world, where we got Altrad versus 7 districts in UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. The two openers are out there in the middle. 167 is the target. Late flurry from Almas really got 7 districts up to that sort of total. At one stage they were just struggling to find momentum. They got runs on the board. And this man Farhan Khan, what a prodigious talent he is. He's going to be taking the new ball alongside Weiss Ahmed, the left armor. Two umpires out there in the middle. So Vipin Kumar taking notes. Says play, gentlemen. Alongside him is Akbar Ali. Two umpires officiating in this game. Remarkable human beings. Tremendous amount of experience they both possess. Worked away on the onside. Couple of runs to get off the mark. Anil Narayanan, he's a quality player. He's already got 100 to his name. A lot will depend on him at the top, how he gets his team off to a start. Beautiful delivery. Fantastic length. Drawing the right-hander into drive and beats the outside edge. That was a superb length from Farhan. A great ball. That's where he needs to be more often than not. Fantastic prospect. Tall. Gets that bounce and he's the ability to move the ball both ways. Wet one offered and taken. Square off the wicket. It's Aftab Javed who takes a good catch. Farhan Khan strikes. And it's a big one. It's Anil Narayanan driving on the up. Little bit of shape away. Square off the wicket. That was travelling but beautifully caught. Farhan strikes. It's 2 for 1, Altrad. Farhan is struck immediately. Oh, in swinger. Swing back off the seam. So far, outswingers. And all of a sudden, he's bowled a great in swinger. Perhaps it just would have slipped past leg stump. Jayan was caught by surprise. Farhan Khan, you beauty. Fantastic swing bowling. He knows it. That was missing leg stump, but what a start from him. Prodigious movement. Couple of away swingers, and that was a wonderful ball. The in swinger, he's on song here, getting the ball to just jag in the air and off the seam. Tall, lanky, fast bowler. Oh, that's the outswinger. This has been a terrific start from Farhan Khan.
Well, he just seems to be a different bowler altogether when he is on song, when he is in rhythm. And so far, we can see Farhan Khan, he is throwing fireballs at the batters. And Anil Narayanan, of course, he was the top scorer. He was the number one batter in this tournament. He has perished early, and this is what Farhan Khan does to the opponents. Didn't really have the best of tournaments in the starts in this one, but that's the class. Farhan Khan is bouncing back, and he is bowling with a lot of heat at the moment. Beautifully bowled, and a dot delivery to close out. A brilliant over by Farhan Khan. It's one gone, 2 for 1. Well, now that Anil, he has gone early, so much is going to be dependent on Surjit Manohar Das and Yayan. In comes Awais, a left arm speedster. Oh, good take behind the stumps. Not the best of starts, just drifting onto the leg side. An acrobatic save behind the stumps.
Yeah, good work behind the stumps. But there's definite swing on offer. This pair with the new ball, Farhan and if West, they can cause quite a few problems if you're not really switched on. You got to weather the storm and get through. And this sort of run chaser West, it allows you that time, that cushion to just get your eye in and build an innings.
Oh, he's bowled him! It's Awais Khan now joining the party alongside Farhan. This is disaster to say the least for Altrad. They lose another one.
They need to be very, very tight in their defense. When the ball is swinging and jacking like this, you can't just come and have a go. No real footwork, no movement. And Wes has disturbed the furniture big time. 3 for 2, Altrad in deep trouble. Things are not looking great.
Well, the pace battery of 7 districts, they're all over Altrad. 2 wickets already down. And it is Awais Khan and Farhan Khan bowling brilliantly at the moment in tandem. What a top-notch performance so far. Farhan Khan, of course, has got slight bit of more pace compared to Awais. But Awais, of course, we know he's so dangerous with the new ball. Didn't really have the best of starts in this tournament, especially against Karwan CC. He was a little wavered, was spraying the ball with the new ball. Just could not get the control in his favor. But today he seems to be in a lot of control and in rhythm, steaming in once again.
Oh, that was the away swinger. Different bowlers. Wes Ali. West Ahmed is someone who's just skiddy and he just pitches the ball further up, looks for that swing back to the right hand as well. As Farhan Khan is tall, different height, and his real asset is along with that movement, he gets that extra bounce.
Yeah, it just becomes so difficult as a batter when you know that one bowler is going to keep on banging in short with a lot of pace and heat, and the other one is just going to swing the ball sharply into you. It just becomes so difficult to really adjust to these conditions. And another wide. This has been one area of concern, Askar Khan. We just keep on discussing. Even yesterday, we were discussing off air on regards to the extras we've seen in this tournament, and I think it's just on the higher side.
Oh, quite certainly. Extra has been a concern for most teams, especially with the new ball. Good captaincy, having a wide-ish slip in, wrapped on the pads, and be going just past leg stump. There's a lot of variety in the Seven Districts lineup. You've got a left arm angle of Owais, you've got the height, the bounce of, along with pace from Farhan, you've got Almas Ayub, then quality around is Sahir with his change of pace. Left arm spin, they got quality left arm spinners, two of them, and two are quite different, Wahab and Aftab Javed. So plenty of all rounders. Only I guess Syed Haider doesn't bowl, or Junaid Afridi. You have 7 or 8 options.
Yeah, that's true, Asghar Khan. A very strong bowling lineup that's been pushed away towards the long off region. It's going to be a long, long chase. And it's the captain, Sahir Khan. He's done well. And they have taken 3 important runs. So good stroke coming in.
That was beautifully timed. The secret to that shot was didn't try to hit it hard. When you're facing quick bowlers on a fast outfield, these days you just need to time the ball, get into good position. And we'll keep on saying that it's about weathering the storm up front. You don't want to be 4 or 5 down inside the power play. And then the game just gets done so early. They got to really be switched on. Have a look at that. That middle stump is cartwheeling. That's a loose shot, but a great ball. And jubilation for Seven Districts. Owais has got 2.
A dream delivery for any bowler in the world. Just have a look at that swing he's got on offer. And the middle stump has been uprooted. Oh my word, that is a magnificent delivery and nothing much Yain could have done. And this is disaster to say the least for Altrad CC. They lose their third. And we're just into the second over. It's 8 for 3. Owais Khan to be bowling his last delivery. This one has been worked away towards the cover region. Dot delivery. And another successful over for the men in orange. It's 2 gone. 8 for 3. Farhan Khan once again steaming in. Lovely delivery. Oh, how do you play those? Pitched in a perfect line and just a hint of movement. That was enough to deceive the bat of Midun Sudhakar.
Oh, this is treat to watch. Certainly sitting in the com box and watching these bowlers go about their business. It is just fantastic. There's so much talent on offer as far as fast bowling stocks are concerned here in UAE.
No doubt on that. This is top class bowling we're witnessing so far. Farhan Khan and Awais, two very, very talented speedsters, are putting up a show at the moment. 3 wickets down already. It's in the air and very lucky. It's going to be a long, long chase. And does well in the end. We'll get a couple of more runs. This is where now Altrad CC, they'll have to have the belief that if they stay in the middle, you never know, you can chase this down. They're not chasing a very big target. As you mentioned earlier, they need to weather the storm. Don't give any more wickets. Even if you're not getting too many runs in the power play, that's completely fine. But if you lose 2 more wickets, if you try to score runs, that's where you just lose the plot.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing the game by 5 or 6 overs and you see 5 down. Then the game is pretty much done and dusted. Again, the in-swinger, he's swooping in them around. He's not bowling with express pace, he's just within himself, but such a good talent he is. With his height, he gets the ball to deviate either way. More often than not, Wesley, when you lose 3 wickets in the first 6 overs, whether you're batting first or you're chasing, more often than not, I would say roughly about 80% of the game time, you lose games. So that new ball at the same time, 6 overs are important to score runs, but you don't want to be losing wickets. Beautiful delivery. This is superb fast bowling.
Yeah, coming back to your point, Asghar Khan, I think you make a very valid point, and that's where the roles have to be defined as a batter. You come out to open 2 batters in the middle, and you don't really expect both of them to go berserk. One batter should at least just hold one end. The other batter, when you know that you're chasing somewhere around 165, 170, has to go all out and try to go for the big shots. But the problem is that both the batters, they were trying to play too many shots early on and also playing across the line against Awais when he was swinging the ball in sharply. That's a sharp, sharp bouncer as well. Testing Midun Sudhakar, but just getting off direction.
Yeah, that is the thing. You got to complement each other. This game is about partnerships, whether you're batting or bowling. And that partnership between Wes and Farhan working for 7 districts. The other day, that big game between 7 districts and Karwan, it was Guzama and Zaid Ali doing similar sort of damage up front. And despite Wasi's brilliant knock, they couldn't recover. Playing this new ball. Look at that. That is the absolute perler. Swing in the air and chop. In swinger, he had no clue whatsoever.
I think the expression in the dugout said it all. That was literally an unplayable delivery. And once again, Asghar Khan, the shot selection, it has been poor to say the least. The ball was coming in towards the batter, and look at that. It just sums up the story for Altrad CC. They can now sense they're on the verge of a very heavy defeat against 7 districts in an all-important crunch game. It's not looking too good for Altrad. They lose another one. It's 13 for 4.
13 for 4. Unbelievable. Altrad, they've been rocked early on. Some high class bowling. 2 apiece for Farhan and OS.
Well, this is the Farhan Khan we know. It wasn't the best of start in this tournament, but Farhan Khan, he is enjoying his outing. He's all charged up, and in comes Farhan once again. Oh, lovely delivery. Just the hint of movement, that's enough on the surface to beat the batters. What a fantastic over yet again. It's 3 gone, 13 for 4. Once again, West Khan steams in. It's a good delivery, Fuller, and very lucky. Arun Achu could have lost his wicket here.
I think someone from the dugout or the team management, I think they just need to have a word with the batters in front. When the ball is just deviating so much, it's just swinging in the air and off the track. I think that backlift, you got to cut down on that backlift and look to play with soft hands and negotiate that kind of movement. The backlifts are being extravagant and they've paid the price.
Lovely delivery. This time he takes it away from Arun Achu. Yeah, Asghar Khan, you make a very valid point. Coming back to your point, I think nothing to take away from Altrad CC. They're a very talented side, and we have seen glimpses of what they can do. Of course, they've beaten the almighty Karwan CC in the last tournament. But I think facing such bowlers who bowl with a lot of pace, a lot of heat, control, swing, they're just not used to it. So the moment they're facing a bowler who bowls more than 135, 138, it's just become so difficult. And also when the ball is moving both ways.
Oh, that was another quick delivery and uncomfortable there. Achu just taking evasive action. Yeah, coming back to your point, you make a very good point. I think it's going to be a hard learning curve for a lot of these batters. And there's no shame in accepting that when you're not used to such kind of pace, it takes a little bit of time. Even the best in the business, I think, at times, and more often than not, another point is that they haven't faced these guys before as well. So they need to just get their game plan ready. But for now, I think from the dugout, what they've seen, what the threat these two has caused, they just need to be a little more selective and tighter in defense.
100% Asghar Khan. And they're very capable batters, mind you, Altrad CC. We have seen, of course, Anil Narayanan. He's the #1 batter still in this tournament. And also we have seen Surjit. He's been scoring good runs for his side. Vishnu Menon, of course, he's been the backbone in the middle order. So they have the talent and the capability. It's just that once they get used to it, used to the conditions, used to be playing against top-notch sides, that's where they will learn and gain experience, and surely they will bounce back strong. Well, the game is not over yet. Still 150 no needed. They need a big partnership, and they can't afford to be losing another wicket until the 12th, 13th over.
Yeah, one big partnership can just change their fortunes. Having said that, it's going to be hard work. You've got to be prepared to dig in. Nicely played. This should help. Good drive there from Achu.
Yeah, this shot should give him a lot of confidence. It's a lovely little drive coming forward and has found the gap to perfection. To close out the 4th over, it's 19 for 4.
Round the wicket for Farhan Khan. Oh, that is a cracking delivery. That reminds me of where it all started. That round the wicket angle, 2005 Ashes against Alan Gilchrist, Andrew Flintoff. The break, Freddie Flintoff caused Gilchrist plenty of problems. Then moved on. The era McGrath used to do it. And lately it's Stuart Broad who had the number of Davy Warner 19 times from that angle. And these days, Vasali, these youngsters are privileged watching a lot of cricket and they quickly pick up those angles. He's been superb round the wicket. Farhan Khan, he's got the ability to bring it both ways. Well, that's the problem at times where he just oversteps the mark.
No, that's not the problem. I think the problem is the commentator's curse, Asghar Khan. He was bowling beautifully until once again, yeah, this has been a serious area of concern, Asghar. Farhan Khan, it's not the first time we're seeing him bowling a no ball and overstepping the line. And yet again, after such a fantastic start, is once again offered a free hit. And Vishnu will have all the privilege to free his arm and open his account in style.
What are his options? He's got mid-off and mid-on up in the ring. He backs away. He slices that one. Third man. Just not able to stop that one. A streaky boundary, but that free hit allowed him to free his arm.
Yeah, a lot of width has been offered. And going hard, Vishnu on that one. Outside, there's not in full control. Good attempt, decent in the deep, trying to stop that, but getting 4 more runs into the telly. So Altrad, they should have faith in themselves, have the belief that they can chase this down, at least try to get closer to this game and have many targets and many objectives in your mind. And I think for my liking, the mini objective at the moment has to be try to get somewhere around 50 or 60 in 10 to 11 overs. And that's pretty much possible. We're not asking too much. Short delivery once again. The keeper was interesting. Farhan Khan, not so much.
Yeah, they just need to possibly get through one more over. And then you're into first change bowlers. Mind you, they are superb bowlers as well. It won't be easy, but getting through this new bowler is really, really important. 4 down for 24, 2 slips in play. He's got to be aware of where his off stump is. Oh, he plays at that one. Surely putting his bat away from the line, but I had a feeling he just had a spar at that one.
That was more like a nervous poke coming in from Vishnu. I think all he has to do is just see off this over, this outburst by Farhan Khan in the West, and see who you can target. It's just going to get so difficult, Asghar, because we remember Wahab Hassan, he was the player of the match, the left arm spinner. We will see him coming into action soon, alongside Mohammad Irfan, another bowler who loves to be bowling in these conditions. The ball is slightly holding into the surface.
Oh, this is outstanding. Absolutely brilliant. Breathtaking stuff from Farhan Khan. That's a cracking delivery again. It's so difficult coming round the wicket to the left-hander and then with the angle is coming in and after pitching it's straightening away from you. How do you play those?
It's top quality bowling. There you go. Thumbs up coming in from Farman Ali. He's enjoying his outing. The coach Rizwan having a cup of tea. Seems to be quite relaxed after the performance he's witnessing from his boys. And 7 districts, they are all over Altrad. Farhan Khan, if he can just adjust his line slightly, maybe bring it from the middle stump, the outside might come into play. There you go. Beautifully bowled and agonizingly close. The expressions of Farhan Khan sums up the story. It's 5 gone, 24 for 4. Oveis bowling the last over of the power play, and rightfully so. The captain is given him another go. The required run rate is creeping up, which has now gone almost 10 runs per over. It's just getting tougher and tougher. And also one more thing to add, Asghar Khan. As we know that out of the 12 teams in the three groups, 8 teams are going to qualify for the next round. So that means 2 teams will have an outside chance even if you lose 2 games out of the 3 you play. And that's where Altrad CC should ensure they don't lose this game by a big margin. Because that's really going to make life difficult for them to qualify for the next round.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot on stake. That's where you need to be really aware to the situation, alive to the situation, and take this game as deep as possible. Yes, that run rate is creeping up, but I can promise you things gonna get a lot easier once you see off OS. I don't think so. Farhan will be given another over. Maybe just they held him back. So against spinners on this track, slow delivery. Against spinners and against Irfan and likes of Sahir, it's going to be a little easier with the ball into the 6th over, couple of good shots away, and that will just take the lacquer off, and that's where they've lost the plot. They lost those 4 wickets. The run rate is not that big an issue.
Yeah, compared to Oveis and Farhan, you would always want to face Mohammad Irfan, Wahab Hassan. Of course, we will see Almas, Sahir Khan, captain, we might come on to bowl. This is punched away. Oh, this could have been a magnificent catch. And that was a very good effort.
I think it was Wahab Hassan. You can expect anything. Anything close to him, either side. He's a brilliant fielder. It was to his wrong hand as well. He's a natural left-hander and diving away towards his right. He almost pulled off a stunner there. We've seen him take some great catches. Once I remember, it was a blinder he took at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Such a live wire in the field.
Yeah, for me, Asghar Khan, I think he's the number 1 fielder so far in UAE. There used to be one, Riaz Khalik Kaku, was a very famous cricketer. Chipped in the air, not in full control is Arun Achu, looking for 2. And will get it comfortably in the end. So a desperate need of a partnership, and these two need to stay out there. Well, there's not much batting to come, and also talking about Altrad CC, they've been heavily dependent on their top order batters, Surjit, Anil, and good news for them, they've still got the likes of Vishnu Menon. He is an X factor to have in your side. So all they have to do is just stay there in the middle, try to take this as deep as you can. Don't lose further wickets. You don't want to be exposing Vishnu Menon, Arkam and his ass early on. We are still in the power play.
This partnership needs to really establish here for them. 32 for 4. Just one more delivery. I think that's where Vishnu just needs to be really looking to play as straight as possible and get through. I think his presence and his experience in the middle, especially with Wahab Hassan coming in, that matchup needs to go Altrad CC's way, because Vishnu can really take him down. If he does take him down, that puts a little bit of pressure on Sahir, and you got Irfan. They just need to build this partnership, be there right till the end. 2 slips. Last ball of the over. Oh, beautiful delivery. And it's gone through Aftab Alam and into the ropes for 4. That's a bit of a bonus. 4 byes to end the over, to end that power play. We have seen fascinating fast bowling from Oveis and Farhan Khan. 6 done, 36 for 4. 36 for 4 after 6 overs. It's going to be Almas Ayub into the attack. First change, quality cricketer Almas. Let's see if he can find any movement of this track. Oh, definite movement away from the right-hander. Terrific stuff up front from Farhan and OS. Absolutely magnificent. Fast bowling. They can afford to have a slip in for Almas, but at the moment they're just persisting with a ring field offside off stump. Slapped away past gully. Again, terrific speed to the ball. Aftab Javed in the deep does well. That's our match referee, Gavi Botha, and official score Usman. Really keeping a close eye on proceedings, doing a magnificent job. Short ball, Vishnu goes for that pull. Didn't quite got the middle of the bat. Just a single. So 2 singles of the first 3 deliveries. They just need to tick along nicely now. They need a couple of good overs to change the momentum of the game. $38 for 4. Nicely played again. Will just be a single. This is good from these two. They need a boundary here and there because that required rate is 9.5. You don't want to get that rate to creep up to 10, 11, 12 runs per over. That's where it really gets steep and it gets difficult. On just overcompensating with that line and trying to bring it from that off stump and just drift it on to the pads. A few concern faces, but I'm sure they'll be looking to put up a fight here. Beautiful delivery. That is a superb ball. That is the line to ball to Vishnu. Just draw him forward. Wonderful length. Very good line as well. That is a wonderful delivery. He's been tad too short in this over previous occasions, but that last ball was a good one. Four runs of the over so far. They're absolutely fine with it. They picked up 4 wickets. Now they'll look to build this required rate up. Oh, what a good ball. Steep bounce again. And a fine over from Almas. Things are not getting easy for Altrad. 41 for 4 after 7. Sahir Khan comes into the attack, starts off with a waiver delivery, angled across the left-hander. It's going to be wide. So a couple of extras, welcome extras for Altrad. The good sign is even Sahir, he's found movement in the air. Dry conditions. It's a chilly evening, and a lot of fans have come over to just have a look at this game, and they're having good time. Played away on the offside. Quick single. Junior the Freedy there at that extra cover area. So he is getting movement, so that is encouraging. It won't be a bad idea to just have a slip in for the left-hander, because Vishnu has struggled around that line around off stump, and he likes to go for that big drive. This time it was short, it was there to be smashed past point. He misses out on an opportunity there, Vishnu. .44 for force, really struggling. The damage was done by Farhan and Uwais Khan up front, 2 wickets each. Again in that area, slashes that one straight to third man. Still no boundaries. They just need few boundaries to break the shackles, put the pressure back on the opposition. So he is getting the ball to go away from the left-hander into the right-handers. Oh, look at that, swung in. There was a little fumble, chance at the bowler's end, and just manages to get back. That throw was slightly wavered. Farhan Khan there, just looking at his left hand. I think one of the deliveries in his follow-through early on, he just got a hand to it, maybe just hurting him. Another dot ball. They have consumed deliveries. 17, 19 for Achu, 14 for Vishnu. It's time now that they put their foot down, perhaps try to get few boundaries, because that required rate is jumping all the time. That's the problem when you lose wickets. Very good delivery. Superb stuff from Sahir. Tidy over comes to an end. 8 gone. 45 for 4. Almas continuing. Good delivery again. Quick single on the offside. That's good running. Superb stuff here from Almas. He's hitting the bat hard. Ball around that 130 mark as well. That's in the middle. Harvey Botha from South Africa is our honorable match referee. Alongside him, to his right, is Usman, our official scorer, and the tournament director. On the left, Bilal Pasela has done a remarkable job. Straight away towards gully is Sayyid Haider, who's an absolute live wire. So many good fielders. You hardly can name one who is not that sharp in the field, someone who doesn't have the ability to cause a concern. There's a very fit unit, 7 districts. They're match winners with the ball, with the bat, and the fielding. That is something they really thrive on. Quality fielding side, 7 districts. Young and athletic side, well led by Saghir. Beautiful delivery there from Almas. There's no respite when you see off Farhan Khan and see off Uwais. You're thinking things are going to get a little easy, but in comes Hafiz, Almas, Ayub. You got Saghir Khan, you got Muhammad Irfan, Wahab Hassan, Aftab Javed. Plenty of options and plenty of quality options with the ball. Different angles, different sort of variety to tackle with. The short ball, and he was not in great position to play that shot. Just backing away, not getting on top of the bounce. This game is drifting away from Altrad pretty quickly now. That required rate is almost closing in on 11 runs per over. On this track, it's going to be one hell of an effort to overall that. Oh, he's knocked him over. This time he's got the length full, and he was camping on the back foot. Little bit of a waist swing, and the off stump goes for a walk. Superb stuff from Almasi. Deserved that wicket. 46 for 5 now. .46 for 5. Almas continuing and bowling superbly. 9 overs gone, 46 for 5. Sahir is getting that movement, and that one is a wide offside off stump. But how well they have bowled. First change, Almas came in and it's just created a lot of pressure. So he is getting the ball to wobble as well off the seam. That one went away. I think he just needs to come a little closer to that off stump. Good captaincy. He's having a slip in. And he just needs to make Vishnu come onto the front foot, make him drive, and can bring the outside edge. Just like that. Wow. Almost carried to the slip. Vishnu is just struggling here. He's faced 15 deliveries so far. Fantastic stuff here from Seven Districts with the ball. That is exactly the kind of delivery you can dream of. Angled in and pitching in, straightening down the line. Got the length right as well. Just needs to come a little closer to that off stump. Vishnu well watched and left it. Swinging down the line, but it started wide and it's been given wide. That's the third wide of the over. Maybe he's just, so he is saying he's swinging too much. It's that sort of evening. Everyone in the Seven Districts bowling effort got the ball to swing. Farhan Khan did it right through his spell. West did it. Almas and Sahir, they're getting prodigious movement. That was the attempted in swinger to the left-hander, just going down the leg side. Did that brush something on the way through? Yeah, like buys is the signal from umpire Akbar Ali. It's quite interesting viewing that. We are into the 10th over and the ball is still doing plenty. It's jagging. It's not only the seam movement, it's curving in the air. We haven't seen that happening for that long throughout this tournament. That wasn't a great delivery, just going down the leg side. Sahir is not been quite at his best in terms of accuracy is concerned. But it's just a matter of time. If he gets one right in that channel, he can pick up a wicket here. $50 up for Altrad, much later than they would have thought of. In swinger, and they sneak through for a leg by. Runs are coming in extras at the moment. Nothing much off the bat. It's been one-sided affair so far. They require further 160, 16 at 11 and a half. That looks really tough. Good delivery. Left it alone. 10 gone. 51 for 5. Hassan comes into the attack and straight away goes past extra cover. It's going to be at least a couple there through the offside. Vishnu Menon trying to drive on the up. They got to go after someone. This could be a chance for them. He's a quality bowler. He can pick up few wickets, but you've got to take few chances now. Brilliant fielding. Outstanding. And extra cover. He's been swinging and seaming around from the fast bowlers. First time they've introduced the spinner. Will they look to take few chances now? Punched nicely. Just a single again. Singles won't really do any harm to Seven Districts. They're just looking to keep bowling in the right areas. They've already got 5 wickets. They know the batters are under pressure. They will take a chance. And that chance can bring their downfall as well. Well, this is interesting now. Vishnu, 8 of 19 deliveries. He's struggled against the pace. Can he take down the spinner? Foolish delivery. Worked away towards square leg and coming back for the second. Good running there. Further 111. That really looks a long way off. Almost 12 runs per over. So they need a couple of big overs quickly to have any chance in this game. Making a comeback in this game. Use of the feet. The intentions are there from Vishnu. He wants to break free. But Wahab Hassan saw him coming. Just pulled his length back. Superb bowling from Wahab Hassan. He's been in very good form with the ball. He's the go-to spinner. The number 1 spinner in the squad. Wahab Hassan. Cotton balled. Dropped. Oh. He will be very, very disappointed with that one. He's a brilliant fielder. Anyways, 57 for 5 after 11. Pulls and pulls hard, but straight to the man. A real struggle for Vishnu comes to an end. Spin from both hands is Aftab Javed with a slightly shorter delivery. And he picks out the man. When you go to a bit of a shell, and that's what happens. Even opportunity, a loose ball comes along, you don't able to put it away. 6 down for 57, Altrad. 57 for 6. It's only going one way. It's one-way traffic. Seven Districts really bossing the game here. Again, forced off the back foot. Through mid-on for a single. Just a one-way traffic. A lot was expected of this game, but unfortunately Altrad, they've just not been able to put up any sort of fight. This batting effort, on the offside. Desperate effort there at backfoot point. Aftab Javed, not a big spinner of the ball, does get them to skid on. He bowls a very good length. Good work there once again from Sahir at long on. They are a terrific fielding unit as well. Real all-round ability. Chipped just over. Aftab Javed for another single. I think now they just need to occupy the crease and I guess delay the inevitable. For me, the game is done and dusted. But with shots like that and poor fielding, it has to be said from OS. They may feel the chances are alive. It's going to be tough work. Drop down from Aftab, angled onto the pads. Vishnu Meman, good player. I think Kenny claw things back for Altrad. 64 for 6 after 12.
Wahab Hassan to continue. Economical first over. Love to pick up a few wickets. A perfect opportunity to do so because there's a lot of runs to be scored. Altrad CC need to ensure they try to get close to this target. A lot is expected on the shoulders of Vishnu Menon. I think it's just going to be too tough now. 102 and 7.5 against the light of Seven Districts. Chances are looking very, very bleak. He goes aerial. And very lucky, could have gone anywhere. Will only be a single. Oh, lovely delivery. Too close to cut Izaz Ali. He should consider himself lucky. Could have easily chopped back onto the stumps. Fiery ball, Wahab Hassan darting onto the stumps. And Izaz Ali should consider himself really, really lucky. Beautifully ball, tossed up, taking all the pace off. Another dot delivery. The required run rate is creeping up to almost 14 runs per over. It's just getting out of their hands now. On the other end, Seven Districts, they will try to bowl them out. Just 4 more wickets. That's been cut away, but brilliant bit of fielding once again. That has been one of the highlights in this innings we've seen. It's the captain himself putting up a show. He's definitely saved 4 runs. That's been heaved away towards the fine leg region, and that's going to be a boundary. So welcome 4 runs coming in to close out the 13th over. Not the best of deliveries. Drifting onto the pads. Good little pickup. Knowing nobody's patrolling that area. Getting 4 runs to close out the 13th over. It's 71 for 6. Aftab to continue, picked up a wicket in his first over. Very talented all-rounder. He's bowling at a situation where there's a lot need to be done by Altrad CC. And they just laid the foundation early on for Khan and Awais. The two left-arm speedsters really put up a show early on and made life tough for the batters. Since then, there hasn't been a comeback. Comes down the track, Vishnu Menon wanted to hit that out of the park. No timing or power. Quiet run rate is now 14 runs per over. They're really rushing through their overs at the moment, 7 districts. This is high in the air, and that's a huge maximum. Almost hitting here in our comb box. And they need plenty more of these. And Aftab Javed, he's not going to like that. It was in the slot. And his Azali really latching onto it. And he's hit it into the night sky. It's a humongous hit. It's a biggie. Worked away towards long on. So they need 2 to 3 more overs. Similar to what we are seeing in this one. Maybe 20, 22 runs is what they're looking for in one single over. It's not over until it's over. Vishnu Menon, we know he's a very handy batter alongside his Azali. Can definitely hit a few maximums. We've already seen a glimpse of what he can do in this over. So 10 runs picked up. Would want to finish off with a boundary. Goes downtown once again. That is crashed onto the side screen. Brilliant bit of batting. 16 runs have been picked up. And it's Izaz Ali turning on the heat in the slot, and bang, it's been hammered down the ground. So a couple of maximums coming in and a much needed one. It's 14 gone. 87 for 6. Wahabasan to continue. Economical so far, wicketless. Well, this is where he'll feel he'll have a perfect opportunity to disengage this partnership. Is Azali smashing a couple of huge sixes. Goes aerial and put down. Well, not the best of sides here for Wahabasan. Almost creating an opportunity. I think it's Lukman Faisal down there in the deep. One of the safest fielders, I would say. It's a rare sight seeing Lukman Faisal dropping a catch. It was a good delivery. Slightly short. It wasn't there to be hit. Almost producing a wicket. Beautifully bowled. This is going to be a good little contest. Wahab Hassan against Izaz Ali. Izaz Ali is not going to hold back. He will try to take on Wahab Hassan. Going to take on the challenge. Something's got to give. This is in the air. This could be another chance. Oh, he hasn't gone for the catch. Awais Ahmed down there in the deep. Hands on the hips. Wahab Hassan knows he was yet again so close to pick up a wicket in this over. So a couple of opportunities have been created. The last one more of half chance. Hits it down the ground. Will only be a single. Singles is not going to bother 7 districts. Because Ultra CC, they need 77 more runs. Those are a lot of runs to be scored. Towels are out. So the dew has truly and surely arrived here in Abu Dhabi. Well, there's another fascinating game coming, mind you. There's this, it's going to be Karwan CC taking on ALS Superstars. That's going to be a crackerjack of a contest. Straight away after this game. This has been slashed away towards the cover region. And once again, Awais down there. doing the cleanup work. Only a single, so just the 4 singles on offer. It's turning out to be another quiet over. They need a couple of big overs if they have the slightest of chances to winning the game from here onwards. Dot delivery to close out the 15th over. It's 91 for 6. Hafiz Almas has been reintroduced into the attack. Very economical and also has picked up an important wicket early on. Starts off with a wide, not the best of deliveries, just angling across the right-hander and going away from him. This has been a good little performance by Seven Districts. They were struggling in the first innings at 38 for 3 in 7 overs. And then the partnership coming between Aftab and Mohammad Irfan really steadying the ship, which was worth 71 runs. And in the end, somehow they've managed to score 166. And also, talking about the onslaught coming in by Hafiz Almas, who's now charging in once again. Outside edge, not in full control. No damage done, only a single to offer. They need one huge over just to stay alive in this contest, because if Seven Districts manage to bowl one good over, the required run rate will creep up to almost 20 runs per over, and that is something which I don't really think the lower orders batters can achieve. Because for Farhan Khan, he's got 1 over. Awais, he's got 1 over. So it's just not looking easy at the moment for Altrad CC. They need to ensure they get close to this target. This is sliced up in the air. Easy chance. And takes it. It's Syed Haider Wasi Shah. As easy as it gets. And it's Vishnu Menon, the latest scalp. After playing 19 deliveries, scoring just the 17 runs, his innings wasn't going anywhere. Will have to depart. It's 93 for 7. New man walks in. It's going to be the left-hander Arkanam Abbasi. Plenty of work needs to be done. Just 4.4 overs remaining. And a lot of runs to be scored. So Seven Districts, if they go on to win this game, they will be cementing a spot for the quarterfinals, which is going to be played day after tomorrow. We are into the business end. Arkanam Abbasi straight away gets off the mark. Such a wonderful tournament we've had, the UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Plenty of chills and thrills, plenty of excitement. We've seen a lot of close encounters and absolute blockbusters in the making. And we are now down to the business end. Just 3 more group stage matches. One is going to be played after this one, and then a couple of more games tomorrow. And then, day after tomorrow, we move on to the quarterfinals. That's where things will get so interesting. Top teams rather, will be starting to get eliminated. Good delivery by Hafiz Almas. This is turning out to be a player of the match performance, because he has runs under his belt and he's got a perfect opportunity to pick up a few more wickets. So if he can manage to get maybe one more wicket, he will be a strong candidate alongside Mohammad Irfan, who played a excellent knock, 70 odd runs. So Hafiz Almas Ayub also putting up a show. This is in the air. Oh my word! We could just watch this catch all day, all night. It's a one-handed blinder, a one-handed stunner. My goodness, that is a magnificent take. Have a look at this. Oh my word, brilliant take. Absolutely sensational stuff in the middle. And this is the 7 districts we know. He's picked up by far the best catch in this tournament. It's 94 for 8. What a terrific catch we just witnessed. 8 down now. And Altrad CC, they're on the verge of a heavy defeat here. They can't afford to do that. Because mind you, as I mentioned earlier, we've got 3 groups in this tournament. So out of those 12 teams total, 8 are going to make through. So top 2 teams from each group will qualify, and then a couple of teams with a better net run rate will qualify. So even if you lose 2 games out of the 3, you still have an outside chance to qualify for the quarterfinals. It's going to be Nair, who was sensational in the first innings, and sensational is Hafiz Almas Ayub as well in this over. It's 95 for 8. Wahab Hassan to ball his last over. Wicketless so far, but he's got a perfect opportunity now to pick up these last 2 wickets. And all he has to do is just fire onto the stumps. That's it. You're bowling to the tail. You don't have to do anything fancy. Yeah, it's much better trying to target the stumps quicker. Here come Abbasi, punches it down the ground for a single. Lovely delivery once again. Tossed up. Enticing Nair to go for a big shot. I think it's pretty much done and dusted now. Don't expect the tail end to score 70 odd runs in 3.4 against 7 districts. That's not going to happen. Punch down the ground. Only a single to offer. So now the objective for Altrad CC is try to lose this game by a lower margin. Play out all the 20 overs. Don't get bowled out. That net run rate can play a huge role and they might just get eliminated from the tournament. That's going to be another wide. I'm not too sure what Wahab Hassan is trying to do here. He's bowling to a tail ender, and it's just beyond my understanding which line is he choosing to bowl. That's much better. It's in the air and put down once again. Yeah, this is not the best of efforts in the deep, and Wahab Hassan, we saw even in the last over creating a couple of opportunities and chance went begging, and yet again an easy catch has been put down. Worked away towards cow corner for only a single. So decent spell by Wahab Hassan. Unfortunately, he hasn't picked up a wicket, but he's done well. Oh, we got a huge game coming up after this. It's Karwan CC taking on ALS Superstars. It's expecting to be an absolute blockbuster in the making. That's going to be another wide. Wahab Hassan is just trying to do a bit too much. That's much better. Stealing a single to close out the 17th over. It's 103 for 8. Hafiz Almas to continue. Another wide. That has been one area of concern. Talking about 7 districts, they have given a lot of wides in this innings. Make that 26 extras now. And a total of 17 wides have been bowled. This shows they've been trying to do a bit too much. They have found success. Obviously, they've picked up 8 wickets in a span of 17. And the opponents have managed to score only 104. So job well done. But the problem is these extras. You have to control them. You're into business end tournament. The next match is going to be a quarter final. And in that game, you can't afford to do that. 63 is what is required in 2.5. Altrad CC need to ensure to play out all these 20 overs. Try to ensure they don't lose this game by a big margin. Trying to hit that a little too hard. Arkam Abbasi will get only a single. Altrad CC showed a lot of promise in the first innings with the ball, and that's where we thought that they had the upper hand. It was a commendable performance. We thought that 7 districts could have managed to score only maybe 140, 150, but then the onslaught coming in from this man on your screen, Hafiz Almas, really changed the complexion of the game, turned the table around, and the pendulum heavily shifted in their favor. And since then, they just never looked like the Altrad CC made a comeback. That's all because of the two speedster Farhan Khan and alongside him the left arm speedster Awais, making life miserable for the opening batters. Farhan was getting that extravagant bounce from the surface alongside Awais, who was bowling with a lot of heat. Those lovely in-swinging deliveries. And all the top order batters trying to target Awais and Farhan, which was not a very wise move in the process. They just kept on losing wickets early on in regular intervals. Good delivery once again. Dot to offer, and Hafiz Almas Ayub is now a serious contender to become the player of the match. In the first inning, went on to score 33 in just 15 deliveries, coming in at a situation where his team definitely required him to stay in the middle and get those important runs. Struck at a strike rate of 220. Was such a valuable innings by Hafiz Almas, and now came on to ball when there wasn't much pressure on him. So he's picked up 3 more wickets. He's got a perfect opportunity to pick up another one. This has been flicked away towards deep mid wicket. And only a single to offer. So one last opportunity for Hafiz Almas to pick up one more wicket, 4 for, and that should definitely give him a lot of confidence coming in for the next quarter final, which is going to be played day after tomorrow. Big day, big occasion. Sharp bouncer, the umpire having a look at his fellow partner, and Akbar Ali has given that as a wide. This has been absolutely smashed. Why wasn't Arkam Abbasi sent earlier? That will remain the question. Nonetheless, this has turned out to be a good spell by Hafiz Almas. He's done for the night after giving 20 runs and picking up 3 wickets. It's 113 for 8.
Irfan continuing here. Slow delivery played away on the offside. Just for a single. Just going through the motions at this stage. Abbasi is putting up a little bit of fight along with Nair. They're just having fun in the middle. The damage was done with the new ball early on. Those 4 wickets really put them on the back foot. Almas chipped in with 3. Over the wicket. A slow ball into the surface. It just seems to never arrive for Arkam Abbasi. Was in 2 minds there. Another terrific team performance coming in from 7 districts. There are lots of positive in this game. The fast bowling burst from Awais and Farhan really set up the game. Late flurry for Almas. It got them to a competitive total. Oh, brilliant Yorker. Superb stuff from Irfan. good confident boost of a 7 district. They bounce back hard after their last game, and they'll be a very competitive side going into those knockouts, those quarterfinals. They have the capacity to go the distance in this tournament. Such a wonderful all-round team. Another slow bumper into the wicket and slapped away in just a matter of time before this game gets done and dusted. Just 8 more deliveries remaining the contest. Irfan would love to pick up a wicket. 70 odd with the bat. A wicket or two would help his chances of becoming a player of the match. So there's a battle within a battle here. He'll be looking to get a wicket here. Poor delivery. No chance for Aftab Alam. 5 wides. There's been a problem in this tournament. Most of the bowlers at times are just not able to control those extras. That in swinger just sliding on, going past leg stump by a fair margin. Aftab Alam is done well behind the stumps, but that was a tough take for him. Good fielding by Wabasan. Oh, little fumble. He'll be disappointed. He sets such high standards in the field. .128, 121 for 8. If they look back at this game, Altrad, I think they lost it at the back end of their bowling innings and at the start, first 6 overs of their batting innings. That was key moments in the game. Slow delivery, nicely struck over the top. That's a very good shot from Arkam Abbasi to finish the over. Nicely played over the top for 4. Slow delivery in the slot and beautifully timed for 4. 19 overs done and dusted. 125 for 8.
Right then, it's the last over, and Aftab Javed to be bowling the last over of this innings. 42 required. Ultra CC to try to get as many runs as they can, just to improve their net run rate, because still, even after they lose this game, they're not going to be eliminated. They will have an outside chance to qualify, because compared to the other teams, they have a much better rate. Alongside Team CSS, they do have a decent net run rate. Tomorrow it's going to be a crucial game. Abu Dhabi Smashers taking on ALS Superstars. That's a big one. That's been pumped away along the ground, only a single. And mind you, there's another big game coming up. It's going to be Karwan CC taking on Lexington Shotgun CC. Just a while ago I mentioned it was Karwan against ALS Superstars. I was wrong. Beg your pardon for that. It's Karwan CC taking on Lexington Shotgun CC. This is going to be close. Direct hit. Oh, cleaner pickup as well. And he could have picked up another wicket. That's going to be another wide. Aftab Javed trying to fire it onto the stumps, losing his shape, losing his line, and make that another wide in this innings. This is hit hard, inside out. It's a lovely stroke, long chase. And it's the captain, Saghir Khan. He's done well. He's covered a lot of distance. Had to come all the way from long off, almost to the mid-wicket cow corner region. Saved a boundary for his side. Altrad CC, they will be taking a lot of experience and learning because they were playing against one of the top sides by far, 7 districts. This has been hit hard towards mid-wicket. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. And I suppose it's a maximum. Yeah, confirmation coming in from Akbar Ali. And that's the end of this match. It's 7 districts who have won this game comfortably. It's turned out to be pretty much one-sided encounter. Handshakes all around. And it will be 7 districts who will be going to the next round. Surely they have qualified. And they are going to be going to the next stage, which is the quarterfinals. And it's going to be starting day after tomorrow. Has been a good little game of cricket. Altrad CC, not the best of outputs coming in. That's the batting card for you, and you can see the top 4 batters. Just a single digit is what they've managed. Anil Narayan, that was a big blow. And then Arul Achu and Vishnu Sukumaran played a good knock. But none of the batters could really cash onto it, and all they managed to score is 125. Well, it has been a very impressive bowling performance. Look at that. Farhan Khan and Abais Khan bowling in tandem. Couple of wickets, both apiece. And look at that economy of Farhan Khan. He was absolutely magnificent. And his services weren't even required. He had one more over alongside Abais Khan. And Hafiz Almas, match-winning performance. 3 wickets to his name. Saghir very economical. All the bowlers have done a fabulous job. And it has been a collective performance. The area of concern is the extras. 34 extras. They can't afford to do that in the next game they play, which will be their quarterfinals. That's the match summary. 7 districts batting first. It was Mohammad Irfan once again. His heroic 77-54. Hafiz Almas coming in the later part of the game and playing a cameo of 33. And in reply, Altrad CC, they've managed to score only 137 in the last 20 overs. Arkham Abbasi coming in late down the order, 25-15. And Hafiz Almas once again, this time with the ball, picking up 3 wickets alongside Farhan Khan, 2 wickets, and Awais Khan as well, chipping in with 2. And 7 districts in the end have won this game comfortably by 29 runs. Right, then we're just going to dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the middle for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. As 76 batting first, managed to get 166 for 8 in 20 overs against Altrad CC. In reply, Altrad fell short. They only could manage 131 for 8 in 20 overs. I have got the honourable match referee, Mr. Fabi Bota, alongside me, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award to none other than Hafiz Almas for his brilliant all-round performance. 33 of 15 deliveries and also took 3 wickets for just 20 runs. It's an absolute brilliant performance coming in from this very talented all-rounder. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो अलमास। ये बताएं कि कंडीशंस थोड़े बैटिंग के लिए ट्रिकी थे जब आप आए थे, टॉप ऑर्डर आज उस तरह क्लिक नहीं हुआ और आपने वहाँ पे जैसे एक्सेलरेट किया लास्ट में।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I would like to thank my Allah Almighty. After a long time, मैं इसको हासिल कर रहा हूँ। Obviously आज विकेट में थोड़ा था, मॉइस्चर भी था और बॉल स्विंग भी बहुत अच्छा हो रहा था और एक अनप्लेएबल बाउंस जिसको कहते हैं थोड़ा सा विकेट में वो मिल रहा था और वो चीज़ आपको सेकंड इनिंग में भी नज़र आई। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कप्तान ने बिलीव किया और उसने मुझे कहा कि जाके चार्ज करना, तो आज वो अल्लाह ताला ने करवाया, थोड़ा सा उस पर काम किया और वो हो गया।
अभी ये बताएं अलमास कि आप इतने वर्सटाइल क्रिकेटर हैं, आपको नई बॉल दें तब भी आप परफॉर्म करते हैं, जब फर्स्ट चेंज आते हैं तो ये रोल्स कभी कभी जो शिफ्ट होते हैं बैटिंग ऑर्डर में, बॉलिंग में फर्स्ट चेंज, इसको कैसे अडेप्ट करते हैं आप?
ऑब्वियसली असगर भाई आपको पता है हम ऑल ओवर द यूएई क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, तो हर जगह सेम कंडीशंस नहीं होती। कभी बॉलिंग नहीं भी करते, कभी करते हैं, तो वो सिचुएशन को देख के उसके साथ फिर करना पड़ता है और यही क्रिकेटर होता है। क्रिकेटर को जिसमें भी कहा जाए उसको करना पड़ता है, इसमें कोई एक्सक्यूज़ नहीं होता।
Very well played. All the best for the rest of the tournament, Almas.
थैंक यू।
That's Hafiz Almas with his brilliant all-round performance, which really made 7 districts cruise to a victory. That's it for now. Do join us for more action. It's a big one coming up between Lexington Shotgun and Kawan Cricket Club in just few moments, where we will be back pretty shortly.